Hello everyone, this is SaphireCast, and welcome to a different type of video. This is going to be something new on my channel. I'm going to be getting into a little bit of podcasting as well as my gameplay. So for this kind of video, just sit back, relax, and listen to me talk to you guys for a little bit. In future episodes, maybe I'll have some guest hosts, but for now, it's just myself. And I planned for this to take over my Sapphire Talk series that I had a while ago, but kind of just stopped after a while. So this will be like my main method of updating you guys and all that, in order for you guys to know what's going on basically in my life. It's going to be kind of a one-take thing. In a way, I'll put a bit of editing into it so you don't get like a bunch of breathing and whatever, but I will try and make it as natural as possible so that you get the whole podcast experience. So without further ado, let's dive into the few topics that I have written down for this podcast. So like I said, take a seat, maybe make yourself a cup of, I don't know, hot chocolate or something, or whatever you drink, tea, coffee, I don't know, hot chocolate, and just relax, listen to me talk while you, I don't know, do work, or just relax. They were all Minecraft, and there was one Terraria one, or just an odd video here and there, but they were all really Minecraft Skyblock related, and that's because that's what I've been doing a lot of right now. Now, I have been trying to do a couple of other videos, which I will get into later what's happening, but where I've been basically, it's been a month since I've uploaded now, and the reasoning for that would have to be that I am at school now, so I can only upload on weekends. The other problem that I've come across is that on weekends. So the first thing I want to discuss with all you guys is basically just where I've been, because it's kind of been a wild ride over the past few months. So obviously the first thing that happened was I haven't really known what to put out for you guys, and just summer vacation. So like, I was doing stuff with family and whatever. It wasn't the most convenient time for me to upload. But if I had a chance here and there, I was trying to make videos for you guys. Well, I'll discuss it later in more detailed terms, but like, everything's just kind of dying besides Minecraft. Minecraft is the big contender right now for video games. It's come back and everything. I mean, Nintendo games are out there, but I don't have the opportunity to. Yeah, I think that it's trying to figure out what to record, because record those, again, I'll go into detail later, but weekdays would not be able to happen because I am away from my recording equipment. I mean, I could do daily vlogs like I used to, I believe, 2 years ago now. I could do those again, not daily, but every once in a while, now that I am a bit better with my editing. It would be cool to do that once again. So we will see about where that happens. I would like to try that again. But as of right now, recordings will only be happening, fair to say, that I have been at school. So videos that could possibly come out on the weekends for quite a while, because that's the only times I'm home. So I believe that covers where I have been, so we'll move on to the next topic that I have written down. And there are a few other things, like I was hoping to release a video next weekend, but I'm not here. I'm on a trip out canoeing, so I won't be able to record for you guys next weekend like I would love to, because I wanted to get back into things, but everything keeps coming up, and I'm away a lot of weekends where I could be recording, but it's not easy for me to record as well, because there's other things that come up, but I will discuss those a little bit later. So now the topic we're going to be covering is where the videos have been at. Now this is where I'll go back into detail because, believe it or not, there are videos that I have been trying to record but have not ended up working because of certain things. Now, I recorded a Minecraft hardcore a while ago, back when I uploaded my Hypixel Skyblock video, before that was originally supposed to be a Minecraft hardcore video. But there were a lot of difficulties with that, it was lagging a lot, and the video just wasn't good, so I ended up deleting that, and actually ended up rushing that Hypixel Skyblock video. It wasn't my first idea to upload, but I kind of wanted to upload something on that time because it was about time I uploaded once again. But as for this month, yesterday I was trying to record, but like I said, in my recording there were a lot of difficulties recording yesterday as we had people over and it was not the quietest atmosphere for me to be recording, so I just decided, you know what, this isn't going to work, I'm just going to give up for now and try again tomorrow. So fast forward to today and I get on my recording. Now, I start recording a video, it's going well, and then I go to check it and turns out there was no audio recorded. So I'm like, okay, what's going on with this? So after I figured that out, I also, actually no, the first thing that happened was that the video didn't record at all. Then I tried to record again and realized there was no audio. So then I was able to fix the audio, but by that point, I had screwed up the game audio, which means I had to leave the game and come back in to get game audio as well. And by this point, OBS was not treating me well because I was able to get one segment of the video, which was 7 minutes, and again, that was raw footage, so I was obviously going to edit that, speed some parts up, maybe slow some parts down, I don't know. So it would have been less than 7 minutes, and then when I went to record another part of it, which was a little longer, it was about 12 minutes, that recording did not have audio, which, of course, I don't know why OBS did that, but it turned off my audio after a certain amount of time. Now, it might be because OBS needs an update, I don't know, but I've been definitely trying to record. I was hoping to release a Sky Factory video today, but unfortunately the audio wasn't working, or nothing was really working on my favorite tonight. I tried to get a video, but again, only got 7 minutes of good footage, again being raw, and I spent an hour and a half trying to get all of that. So it really wasn't paying off, and I just kind of gave up and moved on to this, because I was going to do this podcast eventually, but I was going to leave it for a little bit of a later date. So I'm trying to fix OBS right now. Hopefully I'll have that Sky Factory video in 2 weeks, because again, I said I'm not here next weekend, so I'm going to try and get the video out 2 weeks from now, so that I can have another Sky Factory video. I'm going to have to take down everything I did, which isn't too bad anyways, because I'm only starting, so it's not like it's a big deal. I'll just take it all down and restart, but it feels like it's just been a real roller coaster ride trying to record episodes of Sky Factory and just recording in general lately, because I was actually surprised I got that Hypixel video out with it being laggy with my hardcore recording right before that. It was telling me that something was wrong with it by lagging out, and for some reason Hypixel Skyblock got lucky and didn't face any of those issues. So I'm hoping that I can fix the problem soon and get back to regular recordings. Now, as for what should be expected for the channel in the future, I mean, I'm definitely going to continue Minecraft because it's big right now, and quite frankly, I'm addicted just like everyone else. So Minecraft isn't going anywhere. I mean, I've been playing Minecraft on this channel since it began, so that's something that's definitely not going to be leaving for a long time. But something that I hope to do soon is hopefully start recording games on my Switch. I'm hoping to get a capture card in order for me to record videos on my Switch, because I love playing games like Legend of Zelda and Mario Maker, but I can't record those for you, and they're games that I really enjoy playing and would really like to play for this channel. But unfortunately, without the capture card, I cannot do that yet, but it's something that I'm hoping to do in the future. Other things I'm hoping to do in the future would obviously be continuing this podcast series, which will hopefully be either monthly or bi-weekly or something like that. I don't know, depending on how well it does. I'm hoping to maybe do a couple of vlogs similar to the one that has been released before this video, because I thought that went pretty well. I mean, it'll obviously be different than that because that was like a one-time thing, but there'll still be vlogs with that kind of editing in there because I really did enjoy making those. That's about it, really, for what I can think of right now on this. I mean, I know Minecraft is definitely not leaving. I want to try and find some new Roblox games. I do have games on. All I can find on there right now are simulator games. It's not really as appealing to me right now as it was when I was uploading videos on it a while ago. So I don't know where Roblox sits right now. Maybe if I can find a cool game or something, then maybe I'll put it on the channel. Who knows? Other things, I would like to discuss Roblox because a game that I'd like to try out for the channel. You may have seen in my E3 Thoughts video, I was playing Terratech. I mean, I'm really bad at that game. I can't do anything right, but it would be cool to maybe go on there. I also have Slime Rancher, I have Stardew Valley. I have all these different games that I could possibly turn into a series if you guys would like. Because, I mean, I don't really touch them right now because of Minecraft, and I mean, that's what's been clouding my mind lately. So, if I could find a reason to be playing these Steam games, such as entertaining you guys with my weird commentary and fun gameplay, then maybe I would be getting back into it. It would be cool to get back into games like Stardew Valley that I played a long time ago, or maybe even Slime Rancher. I did enjoy playing that for the first couple of hours, but then I didn't really see a purpose in it because I was kind of just doing it for my own thing rather than playing for the sake of making it a series. And that's what I find when playing these kinds of games, is that since I do YouTube videos like this, I'm used to playing it for an audience. No matter the size of it being big or small, I still play for that audience. And I find that when I'm not playing for that audience, it ends up being not as fun because I'm not commentating, I'm not speaking like I am now. I'm just kind of playing the game for the sake of playing it. And I mean, some games I do have fun, like I said, Minecraft, I do have a blast even just playing it by myself. I find it different with other games, trying to play them as, I guess, not a YouTuber at certain points. It's not as fun as commentating the actual gameplay while I do it. It's a lot different, and something I will get used to. I'm sure when I can find a nice game that I can sit down and play for hours and hours, but I really just like playing games for my audience that I bring in. What I'm wanting to do with the channel in the near future and as time goes on is kind of try new things and see what works, because I do like doing gameplay, but I also like doing vlogs. Now, I know people usually say to stick to one genre of things because you'll find your strong suit, and maybe as I move further on, I will find that strong suit is gaming or vlogs or something like that. But as of right now, I want to try to kind of do all of that on the channel as kind of one, because I enjoy making all sorts of different videos, and I think it kind of helps me to use different commentary styles and different kinds of editing, which I find is pretty fun, and I think gaming and vlogs kind of go well together. Now, obviously, there's different types of vlogs, but I mean, a vlog is a vlog. You watch it because it's a vlog. It's obviously what's going on in the vlog that you're watching, but you're watching it because it's a vlog. It's different than a game. It's just a vlog, and it's basically what's going on in real life. I know it might not mix with gaming as well as some people would like it to, and people don't necessarily like gamers doing vlogs unless it's like a long stretch of time before they do them, just to kind of like update. But I find that doing vlogs and gaming is kind of good because it gives you a lot more opportunities to make videos based on either what's going on in your life or some games that you've been trying out. So I would like to kind of just experiment a little bit with vlogs and games at the same time, as well as maybe a few other things as we move on through the upcoming year or so, just to see what sticks and what doesn't stick with the audience. Give it a shot, because I mean, I've never played it before, and I remember when it came out on the 3DS, I really did want to get it for some reason, and then when it came out on the Switch, I was like, so now we're going to move into the gaming portion of this little podcast. So this will just be me rambling on about gaming and whatever, and what's new in the gaming industries right now. So Link's Awakening, it just got released yesterday. I've seen barely nothing of it. I did watch just a little bit to see what it was like. I've never seen Link's Awakening, so I just wanted to get like a little piece of what I would be experiencing. So I definitely like to pick it up, mostly because, well, it's a Zelda game, and I am a Zelda fanboy. So I'm definitely going to get Link's Awakening, hopefully soon. Also, Luigi's Mansion, that's coming out Halloween. I would like to give that a shot. Again, like I said way back in E3 Thoughts, I've never played a Luigi's Mansion game, so it will be interesting to give this one a shot and see what the Switch can bring to the table with this Luigi's Mansion game. Mario Maker 2, I know that's been out for a while now, but I'm still having fun with it when I do play on it. The levels are just as good and even better than they were in the first game now that we have all new elements. And I find that it's going to last for a while. Breath of the Wild 2, man, I can't wait for that to come out, but sadly, we have no release date. Now, let me tell you a quick story, actually, while we are on this chat. So, back when I was watching the Nintendo Direct at the beginning of the month, we saw the Xenoblade trailer. So, when I first saw that, I saw a shot of the land, and I heard some of the music, and it made me think of Zelda Breath of the Wild, with the piano and the way it was played. So, I got really hyped for a minute about Breath of the Wild, because I thought that's what they were doing. I mean, I found it kind of weird that they were talking about Breath of the Wild at the end of E3 and then they're following Nintendo Direct, but I thought, okay, this is a pretty big game, I guess, so I guess it would make sense. But I kept anticipating that it was the trailer. Even up to the end, I saw the characters that I knew weren't from Zelda, but I was really hoping that it was the Breath of the Wild trailer. Sadly, it was Xenoblade, but on another note, Xenoblade looks pretty cool. So I definitely think I'm going to try that out when it comes out. Animal Crossing, not the biggest fan on it, but I do think since my brothers are considering getting it that I will. No, not really. It's probably because I hadn't really seen gameplay of it before, and I saw a little bit on the 3DS and just wasn't too excited about it. Pokemon Sword and Shield is coming out pretty soon. I'm pretty hyped about that with all the new features like the Dynamax and the Gigantamax and all the new land regions we get to see, as well as the new Pokemon. And I also think the battle theaters will be cool, as, I mean, you battled in gyms before, but now you get like a huge crowd of people watching you, and I like the Pokemon that we've seen so far in the trailers. I know they're not going to show all of them because that would be a really long trailer and kind of ruin the gaming experience, because we don't get to meet new Pokemon by ourselves, but by the looks of them, they look pretty cool. And the trainer Leon, he just looks sick. Like, he's all decked out in his gear. He looks awesome. So I'm really looking forward to that new Pokemon game. Let's see, what else should I bring up? Mario Kart Tour, that's something that's been talked about by a lot of people. I don't know if that's out yet. I'll probably check after this podcast, to be honest, but it's something that sounds like it's pretty big, so I might actually go check that out myself and maybe do a YouTube video on it, since I can screen record on my iPad. So I could do a Mario Kart Tour video if you guys want when it comes out, if it's already out. Minecraft Earth is also something I wanted to discuss. I know that's like not really a game, but I mean it is at the same time. Again, I don't know when that comes out, but it's something that looks interesting. I'm going to try that out for sure. Pokemon Go, it's dead, as far as I know. And there's just other games that I'm looking forward to in the next couple months that will be rolling out. It's a pretty good year for the Switch with all these new games that I'm really looking forward to coming out. So I'd really like to see what Nintendo can pull off in 2020, 2021, because we're already looking pretty good for the next years to come. Now, as for my Discord server, I know I don't talk about this too much. I bring it up in the end of videos, but it's starting to get a little bigger. It's got a couple members in there, and I think it would definitely be cool to check out. I'll put a screenshot of it on my video when it comes out, just showing a little bit of what the server is all about and just explaining what kind of stuff we do, because I really wanted to try out a Discord server, and since a lot of YouTubers do it, I think it's beneficial to have a Discord server in order for you to chat with fans and do cool things with your fans and interact with them in ways you can't on YouTube. I think Discord servers bring a lot more interaction with people, as well as make for good ways to collab. So if anyone would like to collab with me, join my Discord server. Link will be in the description below, and we can try and set up collabs. I know there's a couple guys in my server, if they're watching this, you know who you are, that we're hoping to get some games together, and that's part of why I haven't been recording either. I forgot to mention that, but so yeah, Feed the Beast, maybe a collab Sky Factory, we're kind of trying for that as well. But yeah, the Discord server just allows me to talk to you guys, and just for people to express their ideas and talk to me in a more direct way than between YouTube comments and just I don't know, trying to catch my attention in a video or something, it's something I check quite a while or quite often. So I think it would definitely be a good option for those who have Discord to swing on it and maybe check it out. I mean, give it a chance. We're small, but I think it'll be worth it if we can get a lot bigger. We're trying to get some games together. It hasn't really been working yet. Hopefully soon that'll happen. That's another thing I'm hoping for in the future. Like, we're planning on doing a Feed the Beast series together because that one kind of died on me. It got deleted somehow. Alright, so my next thing I want to do is actually a little request for you guys. What I would like, if someone could do this for me, I would like some background art that I can put on these podcasts. It's something that I can just use as a background along with the music I put on in order to just get some, like, I don't know, features to look at. I think it would be nice to have maybe a little bit of animation and just like animation in the background, and also some cool artwork to display while I basically sit and rant to you guys for a period of time. It would be nice to just have my own kind of artwork that kind of represents me, and I'm obviously not an artist, so it'd be cool if someone could draw me up something nice that I can just throw on the background for people to look at and see while I talk. It would be nice to have an electronic one. That way, again, it has those little animations and it also looks really smooth. I'm not against hand-drawn stuff, but electronic looks really smooth and can as well have those little animations like I said. So if there's anyone out there who's interested in giving this a shot, let me know, because that would definitely help me out a little bit, because I can't do this on my own. It's not easy. I haven't tried, but I don't really intend on doing that because I'm not the artsy type. Not really. I'm okay. But, yeah, I don't want to ramble on too long and repeat myself over and over, because I'm probably doing that already, but it's something that I wanted to try out with podcasting. Hopefully you guys do like it, and if you do, be sure to let me know down in the comments what you think about it, and also just leave me your discussions that I can bring into the next podcast. I'll make sure to read all the comments for sure. And also make sure that if you are new, be sure to drop a like and hit that subscribe button so you know when my next podcast will come out. That's all I've got to say to you guys for now. Thanks for watching, and I will talk to you guys all soon. Again, like I said, I'm hoping to do this either 2 times a month or once a month, so I would really like you guys' input in the comments, and maybe I can bring your discussions into the podcast, discuss what you guys want me to talk about, and it would be nice to get maybe a guest host or 2 into here. So I'll probably, next time I do a podcast, have a co-host with me so that you guys can be entertained, and leave us a few comments so that we can have something to discuss in the next podcast as well. I will bring things that I would like to discuss. I know this podcast is a little shorter than they would usually be, but again, it's my first one, so I wouldn't expect it to be as long as they might get. This is probably around the length that they'll end up being, because I don't want to ramble on too long. I'm kind of boring. So with all of that out of the way, I think that's going to wrap up this podcast.